been a busy, eventful December of conference play. Jordan, the big takeaway right now is what?
Well, I started the season, Jack, by saying the Big Ten is positioned properly entering the year to get their first national title since 2000 when Tom Izzo's group did it with Mateen Cleaves. It's been 25 years, going on 26. And I felt like coming in with who Purdue is, with what Michigan can be, with what Michigan State can be, with what Illinois can be, I felt good they'd have one. I feel even better now. And I now move Purdue as that front runner to watching this Michigan team who's just steamrolling the opposition in front of them and how they're doing it. Everyone loving the offense and the personnel and the pieces, but it starts with their defense keying this group. I think it's the best team in the country, and I'm very confident Michigan can win a national championship. And if I move off them, I still really like Purdue. I really like Michigan State. I really like Illinois. Then there's some other weird teams around there that are making some noise, like a Nebraska, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So feel very good, Coach, about where this conference is in terms of propping them up for a tournament run. There's a lot of good teams.
I love when we get to this part in the season, and we're getting ready to get into January and conference, and it's only conference games going forward, because now we can start talking about some tiers. We can talk about who's the top tier.
Who's been texting me about
who's the top tier? I love the
for
tiers, okay?
Days,
so we've got the Matt McCall tiers in the Big Ten right now.
Where's the graphic?
Well, here's the tiers. Tier 1, Michigan. Purdue, I'm still high on them. Iowa State was just an avalanche. They moved past it. They'll be fine. And then this Michigan State team, Tier 2. I got some question marks on that Illinois team, especially defensively and how that game ended.
Is that the biggest question mark?
It's the biggest question for me. Nebraska, we'll get into them. Still high on UCLA. Tier 3, Wisconsin, Indiana, Iowa, Ohio State, and USC. And then we've got everybody else. Yeah, Illinois is a little bit of a question mark for me right now.
Yeah, a lot of people, I think, are a little skittish about the fact that defensively they get exposed a little bit. Yes, they're very big, but they don't have the explosion and athleticism that can prevent them there defensively. I still really like Illinois. And when you lose to a really good team like Nebraska, in what was, to me, the most entertaining game of the weekend, seeing those teams, it didn't change anything for me with Illinois. I love that group. You watch a guy like Keaton Wagler, he's so young, and he's just scratching the surface. By the time you get to the spring, he's going to look wildly different. Like, the ceiling for an Illinois is so alluring to me, so that's why I feel really good about them, and nothing changes in a loss. I think the recognition that now Nebraska's a team was a revelation of its own.
Yeah, and the Spartans have been in that top tier for you. You've mentioned them as a Final Four contender even, Matt. What do you like about them?
Well, if you think about it, Jack, it was a 2-possession loss to Duke. But really, it was 1 possession. Cam Boozer goes down the lane, plays off 2 feet, kicks it out. Unbelievable play by the freshman. But really good teams defend. This is one of the best defensive teams. And you're talking about a coach that just wanted to score points, okay? But really good teams, they defend and defend at a high level. This is one of the best rebounding teams in the country. It's one of the best defensive teams in the country. And they have one of the best coaches in the country. This Michigan State team is for real. Just 2 possessions away from being undefeated, Jordan.
Yeah, I look at them, and again, much like I talk about Keaton Wagler for Illinois, I look at a guy like Cam Ward for Michigan State and say, this is a unique, versatile piece that starts on the inside but can stretch you a little bit. That is another guy that's only going to get better. And then you watch, yes, the Michigan State team that didn't look their best versus Penn State, but Divine Ugochukwu is a guy that maybe gives them a spot. Thank you very much. Maybe gives them a fill at that question mark they had it. Who's going to play off the ball at the guard spot? We're a complete team, but we're missing that link. Gives Coach Izzo, and hearing the guys talk early on in the season, like Kohler and Cooper, about, his growth, Divine, and then he steps in and has 23 points, career high. Was the difference in the second half, without question, with the shot making, and go, well, they can play a bunch of different tempos. They can rebound, they can defend. They've got experience, so the culture is built in that Izzo wants there. And they've got a great point guard, which has always propelled them to wins and deep runs in March, and Jeremy Fears. How can you not like Michigan State?
Yeah, and they found a way to win the game against Penn State. Not every game in the conference is going to be tough. And they found a way to win on the road. That's what good teams do.